With, of course, the big plot twist of Boruto swapping lives with Kawaki, everyone has the question of what would happen if some of the villagers kind of questioned Kawaki on things that Boruto is known to do, such as the Rasengan, his lightning style, or even the Hyuga-esque fighting style that he uses or was taught to by a young age, i.e. the Gentle Fist. They might even question him on Boruto's usual pastimes such as gaming or eating burgers or hanging out with his friends. So how would Kawaki deal with these things and how would he fit in? Today I will answer just that, but before, do make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and enjoy. So starting with the elephant in the room, or the quick answer, is well, omnipotence is just stated to suppress all doubt and basically force you to not think about these things, but if you still have a question of like, what would happen if these questions just had to be asked, or what if he just needed to act like Boruto? I have an answer or way for pretty much Kawaki to replicate everything Boruto does, pretty much so that they can almost be indistinguishable from each other. Starting first with looks, Kawaki already has yellow hair on both sides and black hair on the top, so the Naruto and Hinata genes, or the only yellow-haired Uzumaki and black-haired Hyuga comparisons, are just answered within the first glance of looking at him. He looks like he can be Naruto's child just based off hair alone. Naruto is one of the only yellow-haired people in the Leaf and the only yellow-haired Uzumaki. Hinata, of course, has black hair, so that would blend well with Naruto's yellow hair. And they would be like, okay, this just has to be a child of theirs. No one else has this combination. No one else that's married, that is. But that's an obvious one. And anyone with half a brain can answer a question like that. Features are pretty easy to replicate. Someone with hair dye could do that. You are here for the more complex ones, or things that aren't so easy to replicate, such as his relationship with Himawari. Now, this one would be hard if Kawaki wasn't basically adopted by Naruto at, such a young age that he is right now, and such a young age that Himawari is right now. So they would just build a relationship from staying with each other, and Himawari already looks at him as a brother, and he also loves Himawari dearly and would never do anything to hurt her, besides kill her father and mother, basically. But that's besides the point. They've already been on walks together. They've already been in the academy together. They've lived with each other for 6 months, close to a year at this point. They have to be at least well versed with each other enough to be normal siblings, or at least appear that way to the general public. Never seem to have an argument or disagreement, besides him breaking a vase that he later tried his hardest to replace and rebuild together, and was a key point of his character during when he was first introduced. So Himawari will be basically a cakewalk for Kawaki to at least replicate a relationship that she has with Boruto with him, because he does care for her genuinely and dearly. Next is Boruto's jutsu, starting off with his most iconic and what he is most well known for, especially around the Leaf and would be to everyone of his teammates and friends, is his Rasengan. Now you may be thinking, how can you possibly explain this? He's never learned Rasengan, he's never trained for it like Minato, Naruto, Jiraiya, or Boruto, so how could he possibly replicate these jutsu? Well, that's where his Otsutsuki DNA or karma comes into play, because his Rasengan that Boruto uses has already been sealed in a dimension where time doesn't stop and is able to be brought forth with Ishiki's dojutsu at any time. Even besides that, Ishiki himself and Jigen, who share this same dimension with Kawaki, since they both have the same DNA and eyes, and Kawaki also has his rods and pillars that he used and the cubes, he should have Naruto Rasengans floating in there anyway. Kawaki, if he wanted to, could call upon a giant Rasengan, small Rasengan, normal Rasengan, Boruto Rasengan, Naruto Rasengan, anytime he wants. And he can use these abilities all while still in base. So he doesn't have to grow a big freaking horn or turn into a half space alien to put forth these abilities. That's his hardest jutsu there, one and done. Next is his lightning style. Now this one is more along the theory base and not the straightforward, I have physical proof that he can do this, but just hear me out. Most of the Otsutsuki, if not all of them that we've seen use normal jutsu or normal abilities outside of their specific jutsus granted by their dojutsu or just being born with, are able to use all of the elements. Even pseudo Otsutsuki that get all of their potential and power just from having Otsutsuki genes, such as Hagoromo, who has a normal father, Hamura, who has a normal father without chakra or powers, Indra and Ashura, whose only father that has powers and godlike abilities is only 50% Otsutsuki and is kind of dwindled down by the human DNA, making him only 25% Otsutsuki, could all use lightning style and most of the elements, it seems. Even Kaguya could throw out winds, gusts of winds, and other abilities, and her predecessors and children all had these same abilities. We can only say that it is from them having Otsutsuki DNA. This makes sense because even an Otsutsuki born eye or dojutsu such as the Rinnegan gives you access to the 5 nature transformations at the basic level at the very least. So why wouldn't the strongest Otsutsuki besides Shibai or an Otsutsuki that has been alive just as long as Kaguya share the same type of power that she has? It really doesn't make any sense. So him being more Otsutsuki than people who can use the 5 basic transformations from a young age, such as Indra, Ashura, Hagoromo, and Hamura, just makes sense. He's 80% minimum to 100% Otsutsuki from the strongest one, like I said. So him having lightning style and water style, it should just be a granted. And even if he didn't have these Otsutsuki DNA, or even if this theory just was all wrong, we know that if you have the hand signs of a jutsu, you're just able to use it. This is seen in the War Arc when the Earth Ninja teaches all of the War Arc the hand seals for the mud wall, the stone wall, and they're able to replicate it just because they have these hand signs. Although they are a bit weaker, they are still Earth natured release nonetheless. So he can just learn the jutsu hand seals for Thunderbolt that Boruto uses, and even if he uses a weaker one, although I doubt it with all of the AP and Otsutsuki DNA he has, it will still be lightning release and water release. Next is Boruto's other major jutsu, or the Shadow Clone Jutsu, something that the son of Naruto would have, because that's kind of Naruto's big thing. He uses a bunch of Rasengan and the Shadow Clones. Kawaki already learned this jutsu. He used it to basically win the fight against Ishiki when Ishiki was off guarded and so desperate that he didn't even think about if it was a Shadow Clone or what he had learned from Naruto. Kawaki basically had a karma implanted on that Shadow Clone so Ishiki wouldn't have a way to revive. Then Ishiki just crumbled. Without Kawaki, they wouldn't have had a plan for Ishiki to die and just get outlived basically by Team 7 and Boruto and Kawaki. With his jutsu being done, let's get on to a way easier way for him to fit in, or Boruto's battle genius and teamwork with Team 7. How will he replicate that? To knock the easy one out the way, his teamwork with Team 7 is groundwork is already laid. He's been with Team 7 for such a long time. That was his first and only team, and they've also had a teamwork battle versus Boro, a Kara inner. He's shown multiple ways to work with them in tandem and to protect them and build a bond with Mitsuki and Sarada. Mitsuki already thinking he is Boruto, despite how much he loves Boruto. And Sarada, while she knows the truth, he doesn't know that, and she does have to kind of play hidden in the village to save her family and friends, so Boruto can get real strong and come back and save the whole leaf like the hero he is, and the one that we see in the time skip. So that part's done. Now his battle genius, Boruto is known as a prodigy, and he's outsmarted war-torn veterans such as Ao, souped up on ninja tools and Kara tech. But like Momoshiki said, the true essence of karma is basically giving you all of the power and battle experience over the millennia that the Otsutsuki that inhabits your body was in. So him just having access to Otsutsuki DNA and Ishiki's DNA, especially at the highest form we've seen thus far, or the horn, higher than Boruto is able to manage on his own. Boruto has to lose consciousness to summon a horn out of his head. He should just have thousands upon thousands of years of battle experience, IQ, and power. That should just eclipse the 12-year-old prodigy, so say, that Boruto is. So minimum, he'll be reaching Boruto levels of genius, and he can already fight Boruto in base, so he already kind of has a high battle IQ to begin with. The only thing really left is how will he deal with the relationships that Boruto has built with the prior Konoha 11, or Naruto and Hinata's friends. They're basically family to Naruto's kids, knowing how close that the Konoha 11 was, such as Ino, Sakura, Choji, Shikamaru, all of them. How will Kawaki just, stay with that bond that Boruto already built? Now, knowing all of the grief that Boruto has been through, and what just happened to the children of Naruto and Hinata, people thinking that they're dead, Boruto is bound to go through some kind of personality shift. As in Naruto, that typically shapes a child to be what they are, and it happened with Sasuke, it happened to Naruto. Sakura and the Konoha 11, being super close friends with both Sasuke and Naruto, knows how that changes a child. So Kawaki acting a bit different and more serious than Boruto and a bit more gloomy and depressed would kind of be expected of a kid his age who just lost both of his parents. So they will be a little more lenient and understanding of Boruto's sudden shift in personality, and they also might just accept that that is the way he is now, and there's really no changing it. But the only question left is how long will this facade and charade last? I think for the personality personally, they will just say that is the way he is. And going forward, they would just treat him like they haven't treated him before, but with a little more understanding and a little more lenience on the what he does and how he does things. Sarada being the only one that knows the truth and not being able to tell everyone because of course puts their life at risk, and Sasuke probably coming in and out of the village or still on the run. Sakura is bound to have many questions knowing that Boruto was Sasuke's student. So maybe he'll have a bit of conflict with that, but it's probably something that, can't really be explained more and really has to just be shown with time until we get to the fabled scene of the destroyed leaf. Now, lastly, the final question is, how will he be able to explain to everyone when they inevitably meet Boruto? Now, for the people who want the short answer, like I gave in the beginning, well, Omnipotence will just tell them that it's Kawaki and Omnipotence will tell them this. But for the long answer of, oh, what if these questions had to be asked? I find no way for him getting out of this. Boruto looks more like Naruto. He acts more like Naruto. He has more of Boruto's jutsu that he doesn't have to replicate or use cheap knockoffs of. He doesn't have Ishiki's horn. It's kind of just raps at that point. In Code, since he is kind of the interdimensional genjutsu that is Omnipotence, he will just see the aura, the horn of the person that he just worshipped as a deity and god and built his whole religion, ideology, and following on Ishiki, so he won't be convinced either. He also just has Ishiki's dojutsu, for God's sakes. Code having his limiters newly removed is just going to be a tough time for Kawaki. I honestly don't find any way Kawaki gets out at that point. He might just have to start killing people or kill Code before he even comes in contact with Boruto, so they won't team up or anything. And once he meets Boruto, if it's in the Leaf Village, well, charade's up. He's done for. He's gonna just have to start going on a mass killing spree or start trying to change people's minds or just kill Boruto. Goodbye.